So I figured let's start with the makeup and then we can figure out the hair a little bit later. I have really been into this primer and I know it's pricey, but it's really nice. This one is from Victoria Beckham. It's the Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer and it's in the shade Golden. So it has like a golden kind of hue to it. I like it because it makes my skin feel soft, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a clean brand. And I've been trying to make a transition into clean brands. It's hard getting a clean foundation that works really, really well. So that's kind of my next step, but just really kind of blending that in. Next, I'd like to color correct under my eyes, and I'm taking the Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Concealer in 7.5. I like it because it's a little dark. It's darker than my skin tone, so it really helps to cancel out. And it has that kind of orangey base to it, which I think is important. If I go in with something just light or yellow, it'll kind of give me ash. Then I'm just gonna take a damp beauty blender sponge just to blend that out. And now we can go on to our foundation. So I have so many different foundations that I love, but the one that I have been using lately that actually is like magic is from Huda Beauty. This is the Fauxfilter Luminous Matte, and it's in the shade Amaretti. I don't know why it works so well. It just looks so good on the skin. You just look airbrushed. So this is a Bare Minerals Smoothing Face Brush, and I like this to apply. It's super thick and chunky, so a little bit goes a long way. And you definitely want to go down the neck because it is more full coverage, but it just makes your skin look so flawless. And if you don't want to use Huda Beauty for whatever reason, my other two picks are the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This is in Aruba. And then this is another Nars one, but it really is just so good. This one is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Valencia. So I pretty much alternate between these three depending on the day, depending on what I'm feeling. Honestly, this was my foundation for about a year until I started using the Huda one, and the Huda one is just... So foundation on, let's do some concealing under the eye. I'm taking the Pat McGrath. This is Skin Fetish Sublime in LM8. This stuff a little bit goes a long, long way. And it's also expensive, so you want it to go a long way. I pretty much just kind of dot it and then build my way up from there. If you do too much, it's super hard to blend, especially since this shade is a lot lighter than my skin tone. And I do that just because it gives me a kind of brightening effect. So just gonna really, you saw these two dots turned into that, like you gotta really calm down, bruh. Just a dab would do you. Gonna let that sit for a second and then move on to my eyes, let that warm up and do its thing. So eyeshadow wise, I actually wanna kind of try something new, I think. Do I? But I also want this to just be kind of my actual routine of what I would be doing and not try something new. So let's take the Nars Cool Crush eyeshadow palette, and I like this shade here. It's like a warmish brown. So really any warm brown shade. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be this palette. And I'm doing this kind of not so neat. I'll end up cleaning it up a little bit later. Also taking a stiff brush and then just grabbing some of this like kind of shimmery brown. It's not what I normally kind of do, but I think this is really pretty just to add on the lid. Just a little something extra, you know? Okay, we're keeping this simple. Like we're keeping this to like what I do. I'm not doing no fancy nothing because that's not what I do. Let's be honest. Just taking this brush, it has a little bit of like a nude on it from before, but that's fine. It's not really much of anything. That's just gonna blend everything out. And then let's just take whatever's left on this brush with the warm brown, and that'll just go under, but very lightly because I do not like under eye shadow, but I don't want it bare either. It's such a conundrum. Like I don't want it bare and I hate anything down below. So like what do you do? Okay, now that that's done, I really cannot move on until I do brows because I really need to see what my brows are looking like. So I'm gonna brush it up. This is just a Bobbi Brown brow brush that I've had for centuries. And then I'm taking Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is in soft brown. I like to kind of just start at the arch and then work my way in. And then I kind of go out because I want my face to look lifted as opposed to down. So I like my brows to just go kind of as straight as I can possibly get it. So I have a question for you all. Why do you watch my videos? I'm very curious to know. Do you watch it because my tips are valuable? Do you watch it because you're entertained? I'm just curious, you know? I know why I watch certain videos on YouTube, and I'm more of a entertained, like I like to be entertained as opposed to like really learn anything. I don't necessarily go on YouTube for information these days. It's mostly just like, I just wanna have a laugh. So let me know what you guys are kind of into. I feel like this video is not going to be super entertaining because I just want to get it. I don't want this to be a long video, so it means that I can't be chatty. And then let's just clean up. This is the Lancome Concealer 320. Teint Idole Ultra Wear. All over concealer. I hoard concealers because I love concealers, but basically what you just need is something that's flush toned, something that's exactly your skin tone and not that much lighter. And I'll just sculpt out my brows with this. I don't like when brow concealer is just way too light. I like it to just look natural, like it's just clean. See, it just kind of cleans it, it just sharpens it, you know? Okay, so if you want a little bit of magic, look no further than this. So this is the Makeup by Mario Brow Gel, Master Hold Brow Gel. It's phenomenal. Your brows literally won't go anywhere. It'll just stay. I forgot what he said. He said something, he made it so that way, because he was using something that was dramatic, like hairspray or something, and he wanted something like that. I don't know, I'm butchering what he said, but basically it works like that. Like, it's phenomenal. This stuff is so good, everybody needs it. Like, everyone needs this. So under eye concealer, just doing another layer. And this is where I'll just highlight as well. I'm gonna let that stay and simmer, roast if you will. And let's do a little bit of contouring. This is Makeup by Mario. I have a lot of Makeup by Mario. It's just good stuff. It's good stuff. So if it's good, I use it. And let's just do a bit of contouring. Let's take this MAC 143 SES brush, but any kind of stiffy brush will do. And this is why I don't set the under eye yet, because I want to get all the creams on first before I start setting my face with powder. I do a little on the forehead. I don't go too crazy. I actually really do not like putting makeup on my forehead. You'll probably see me skip a lot of that just because I just don't like it. Then let's set. So I'm taking this Laura Mercier. This is the Translucent Honey, which is the best thing ever made. The translucent was a little light, and translucent medium deep or whatever it was way too dark. Like, not even as a bronzer could I. So I take that and just gonna, not necessarily bake, you'll see it's kind of like a thin layer. So it's not necessarily baking. It's not baking. See, so it's like more of a light veil. I'll end up dusting it off later, but let's get into eyeliner. So I'll normally use an eyeshadow as my eyeliner, or I'll use a brown. Today, let's use a brown liquid. So this is the Benefit Roller Liner, and it's just in the brown, because the goal is just to lift my eye. See the difference? It's just like Has anyone ever dated a Leo man? Why are they like that? I'm taking a fluffy brush and just that lighter champagne kind of shade. It's matte, and that's just going on the brow bone. And then I love a nice shiny inner corner because I can't help myself. Sigma E21 brush, and then let's take this shimmery little champagne shade because I can't help myself. Anyone want to see Lenny? Hey, Len Beans. Oh, what's up, Len Beans? Say hello. What's up, misters? Oh, you want treats? I'll just spit all over you. So for blush, I like the Laura Mercier. This is the shade Peach in the color blush color Infusion. And I absolutely love this brush. It's the Sigma Spotlight Duster F37. And I kind of put the blush all over. I don't discriminate. And if you want to, you could do some nose contouring. I'll skip that today. I'm not the biggest fan, but I will take that champagne shade from the eyeshadow palette just to highlight. This is the Fenty Beauty What It Do. It says don't inhale, that scares me. Okay, let's take a little bit of mascara. Honestly, this does not matter what kind. I like the Victoria Beckham one. It's Future Lash. This one from Nars is also really nice. This is the Climax. Let's go with the Climax because this is gonna give me just a little bit more drama. And I just concentrate on the outer corner. I'm gonna go in for another coat, but while I do that, before I do that, let's do the lips. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Line Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner in Nudie. I love this liner, it's beautiful. I like a more rounded lip shape, so I kind of just go ham. And then we have options, so we could do a gloss or we could do a nude lipstick. Oh, I have Nars and I know I don't want to use Nars again, so one moment. Let's give the girls options. This is the Urban Decay Midnight Cowgirl Lip Gloss. I love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so that is the makeup done. Real cute. It looks clean, but it gives a little, you know, a little charm. Okay, so hair. Let's get into hair. Okay, so for hair, let's keep it classic. Let's keep it simple. I'm basically just going to, what am I gonna do? Hey, huh. Is that boring? I mean, look, this is what I would do. But let's try to make it into something. Let's see. What are we gonna do? This is freaking cute. I'm sorry. Oh, it's so hard for me not to be basic, but it's so cute. It's kind of cute, actually. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. So simple, but like with a twist. We're gonna leave these pieces here on the side, I think. Yes. Like, I like these little curly bits here. It's simple, but it's like a little bit more than simple, right? I'm gonna come up with some hairstyles for faux locks because that is a problem that I want to find solutions for. That will probably end up being my next video. That or protective style, like scalp care. I think that's really important too. Those are the two problems that I'm facing. That'll be my next video, but this is the finished look, guys. Here's the makeup, just clean but beautiful. And then the hair, simple but with a twist. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss videos, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.